You are sent back in time because the world has is taken a catastrophic turn. I believe it is in England, but you are sent back in time to the medieval era to change kings and make a new king, which will then change the course of history and make the whatever's happening in the future, which we don't really know anything about, not happen, basically. So, yeah, hopefully the storyline's pretty cool. I don't know if it's just going to be tiny little tidbits of a story or lore notes posted about that we read, or whether we'll actually play through a sort of missionized system where you go through, you've got to defend your battles and then build your kingdom up whilst defending it from rogue nations. Not 100% sure on what that's going to be like. So we don't really have too much information on the overall gameplay loop. All of the new mechanics that we've seen, such as being able to melee combat, and obviously we've already seen motorbikes, the tanks, all of that cool stuff. Then seeing the destruction inside buildings as well. We've seen that before, but not to such an in-depth level, using the RPGs and blowing down the towers. We've seen tanks and stuff blowing up the castles, but nothing really inside too much as what we've seen in this trailer. So it's overall pretty cool. A lot of new features in there by the looks of it. And that October the 8th release date as well is interesting. I don't know if they'll push that back. They don't really communicate with the community all too often. They've posted a lot on social media over the past few days, and they do that whenever there's something big happening, like a new release date or a trailer. Other than that, not much. The last time they posted was in March, and that was at the dev showcase at the Future Games show. And then before that was in December of 2024. We don't really hear much from them. I'm not too sure how many people are working on the game. I think it's 2 or 3. I don't think it's any more than 5. They're a relatively small studio. It's not a one-man band. But either way, so far, the game looks really interesting. I'm excited to just blow shit up and absolutely go nuts on everyone and pretty much be impenetrable. Whether we're going to see those guys switch a little bit later on to make it harder, or whether it's just going to be you with a very limited number of soldiers and you are picking up most of the slack, not really too sure. Obviously, if you've got thousands of soldiers and you're throwing grenades in there all the time and blowing everything up, then you could pretty much take it almost single-handedly, providing you don't run out of munitions. But how that's going to work, really not 100% sure. I'd love to see some more news on this over the next few months before it releases on October the 8th of 2025. What do you guys think? Is it going to be something you're checking out?